Oh yes, at least they tried. With each episode handled to a different team, the effort is visible. The production celebrates the artist's freedom. However, freedom has fans. What emerges is a shameful, beautiful waste. The series presents itself as mature Yuri, replacing high school girls with college women and alcohol. But alcohol doesn't make someone doubt. There's all drinking and no character development. The plot follows freshman Botan, who arrives at the dormitory and immediately becomes drinking partners with Ibuki, whose defining trait is a fear of hiccups. Around them is a mandatory ensemble for 5 more women waiting to be paired off. This could be an interesting anime. It only needed commitment to a single narrative thread, motivations beyond drinking, and the confidence to let convincingly reveal who these women actually are. In reality, scenes linger far too long on women sitting around tables, exposing how little they have to say. It is an educational slideshow about Japanese drinking culture rather than romance. The production stylist range is shocking. One episode had the best painted background in the industry, which restored my faith in mankind. The next one, deliberately unfinished crayon sketches, resembling 5th graders' homework. If AI is going to take charge of the world, so be it. The romance between Ibuki and Botan begins with alcohol-fueled flirting, but it never decides if Botan's drunken personality is authentic or just an excuse for romantic progress. Ibuki's defining hiccup trauma quickly fades into the background after one conversation. Kanade's unrequited feelings are discarded once Chan conveniently enters the story. When Botan and Ibuki finally kiss in episode 9, the realization is unavoidable. 8 episodes of drinking together have produced almost no chemistry. The supporting cast fares worse. Akane's music career anxieties appear in 3 isolated scenes. Yaeka and Akane's relationship exists entirely in implication. Every supporting character received one defining trait: the guitarist, the hiker, the jealous one, which is screenplay mistakes for characterization. Alcohol was meant to be the soul of the series. In the end, it's just prop. Across 12 episodes, the cast samples sake, absinthe, gin, and meat, yet we learn nothing about the drinks or the people consuming them. Someone names a bottle, everyone takes a sip, and the conversation resumes. They could be drinking milk and nothing would change. College-age women, alcohol, nuanced romance. It has everything that should set it apart from any anime you've seen. These women drink 40 bottles of alcohol a day, yet never suffer hangovers or make irreversible mistakes. They are adults only by age. Conversations revolve around travel plans and perfume without revealing anything meaningful. When Ibuki confesses to Botan, it happens because the script reaches the 3/4 mark. Secondary romances exist solely to complete the ensemble, pairing everyone off through narrative application rather than genuine emotion. There is one excellent episode. Episode 7 takes Ibuki mountaineering. Here, the climb is a metaphor for her willingness to reconnect with others. The exhaust in the sand and the conversations beneath the stars finally allow the direction and writing to work together. They talk about constellations, childhood, and the pleasure of just looking on. For the first time, alcohol is a catalyst rather than a substitute, and the series fulfills its promise. Then it slips away. The anime never grows. The characters drift through one drinking session after another. Really, it has so much visual ambition, produced so much emotional emptiness.